and here we have products. So on this view page we need to create the products route. Let's get back to our the routes. So move below routes admin.php. Okay, so guys, now let us copy this category route and paste here, and let's change this to products route. And here we update the get method also for delete, and change the route name here, I mean the naming convention for this products.delete. And now let's update the product controller. So let's copy this and paste below also. Perfect. So now guys, let's get started with creating the files. So what we have to do, we need to go to our resource views admin, and inside admin we have to create a product folder. So let's create a named products folder. Okay, so our I mean yeah, so products, and inside this we have to add all the files. So we can directly copy from the category. So let me just copy this complete 4 files and paste inside this product folder. Done guys, so I have pasted it. And now let's go on the index blade file of this product. Yep, so now guys, let us change the namings. Yep, products. So you can copy this. Let's change the route products, and next move below. So here will be our product name and the status, and here is active and the action. So now instead of status we can show anything else, or else not required to show. You can just remove that status part, and here for is active is underscore active. If it is 1 then yes active, else no. Okay, and then guys, let us change this routes, which is products products. So if you're using this route in this way, then you have to make sure add resource, and for the delete part we have to add something like this custom code. Okay, for this products delete. Cool. And let me just change this class name as danger, because the delete part looks like dangerous color, red color, so I'm adding this. Cool. And now guys, let's go to the product controller, and here you see we are ready with the index blade file. And now you need to copy this variable products and go and paste here. So product of item, and the name is active and all this details. So now guys, let's move to the front end and refresh now. So you find the products CRUD operation. Okay. So guys, now let's click on this add product. So here you see product / create. So now guys, let's move to the page. Go to your product controller, add create method. So in this you have reached to the create blade file on the products. So now let us change the naming here, add product, and the URL change to products, so which is going to be a back button, and add all the error validation fields, and here change the route for storing the data to products, and then change all the labels as per your requirement. Now guys, let us continue. So let me copy this, paste here, and let's make this small description and make it the variable name, I mean the input field name small description. Why I'm making this like this? Because we have to give the exact field name. Okay, so go to your products, and here you see that we have name. Slug is like we are taking from the back while validation, and here is a small description. So copy this and paste the exact thing. Okay, so for the description also you have to paste it in the same way description. Okay, and now guys, let's begin with the price and other settings. So here we get started with the column MD4 label with original price, and the input field like number field, and here we add a class like form-control, the bootstrap class, and please add the name attribute with the product. So here we have a original price, copy this, paste it. So now let us copy this once again, paste, and here we are going to tell selling price, and please update this name attribute also, SELLING, selling price. Okay, and then get started with the image part. So before the image, I will copy this quantity and paste here. So we can again copy it, paste here, and update the quantity. And by default, I want to give 0. And here you change this to quantity. Okay. And then guys, we need to move with the image. So which we have already the form. Let me see, here we have. Let me just control X and paste here. So we can have that in the following path. Okay, so upload image, which we are the correct spelling. Okay, so now meta title, description, and keyword. So these three fields also we have to add, which we already have that at the bottom. So as you see here in the SEO details, meta title, description, and keyword, and finally one submit button. Let's rename this as save. So what is the thing missing guys here? Like two things we have extra here. So we have trending and is active. Let's make this both the fields as checkbox. So let me remove this and we copy. So let me add a unique way, I mean in different way. So here as is trending, let's use a BR tag and again use a label tag where use a checkbox inside this, copy and paste, and use a style inline CSS, width 30 px, height colon 30 px. So here you can add the label like copy and paste, check if you want it as trending. That's it. Okay, and now you can copy this same code, paste below. So what is the next is active. So here we paste is active, which is only once. Check if you want to show, and here change the name is active. Okay, perfect. So now guys, let's see the output, refresh, and here you see all the difference, and here it's looking congested guys. So for that we can just give some spaces. Let me just select this complete column MD, control D, and go at the end, margin bottom 4, refresh, and it looks perfect. I think it's more, so you can reduce it to margin bottom 3, and all good guys. So now guys, let's begin with saving the data for this one product. Okay, so as we have seen that we have given the correct fields and it goes to the controller to add the store method. On this also we have done the coding, and this in this all the fields are added perfectly. So there is two things missing in it, which is about the category ID and brand ID. So you have to select both the fields. So for that you have to get back to your create blade file. So after the product name, I want to mention that both the fields. So let's column MD6 and again column MD6 where add a label and mention select category, which is optional, and here use a select option HTML tag and use the class bootstrap class option. By default mention select category, and other fields for the option you have to loop it. So let's use for each loop, for each, and here we have to mention categories of cate. Okay, where you can tell like this is my cate of name. So I think we have to directly code it here. Yes, so we can follow the path and we paste again. Oops, we have to copy this and paste in the value tag, and here just take the ID. And now in this select option name attribute, you have to add category underscore ID. That means you are giving the ID field. Done. So now guys, let's copy the same and paste for the brand. Okay, select brand. So here I select brand ID and change the name to brand, and here brands brands loop the brand. Once looped, display its ID and name. Done. So now guys, if you refresh here, you will get error because you don't have these variables passed in this product create blade file. So for that, go to your product controller, add the create method. Inside this create method, you have to pass those variables. So now let's categories. So category model colon get function. So now here this category, what you have looped in that, let me just copy this. So make sure the spelling is correct. Here you paste, or you can take anyhow, it's vice versa, and you are passing this category. So now dollar brands equal to your brand model colon get function. Done. And this brands also you have to pass, and this variable what you're passing you have to copy and paste here. Okay, so it can load. Same thing goes with the category. Okay, done. And now guys, let's import its class. So import the class for this also, brand also. Done. So yep, now get back, refresh, and you'll be able to see that there is no category, and here you have two brands. So for now, let's add two categories like men, men fashion wear. Check if you want to show us popular. Yes, and yeah, let's submit. Let me add another category for women, and we go and show, check the checkbox. Let's submit. So we have the woman also. And now get back to create product. So here you see that category and brands. Perfect. So now guys, let us continue. So on this, I just missed the margin bottom 3, and here also let me add it, and now you have some correct spacing. Cool. So now guys, let's add one simple product like casual men shirt. So the category will be men and brand will be Levi's or Polo, anything. And here you can add the description, same with other few details, and the price will be, selling price will be 99, 20 quantities. And if you have the image, you can upload it. And here, yes, it is active. And for the SEO details, you can update, and now click to save it guys. So let's click save, and here you see product created successfully. Perfect. So now guys, let's go inside the database. Let me refresh. Here is my products table, and here you see that the category ID, brand ID all are stored, and you have listed them here. Perfect. So now guys, I want to show you that how we can use the relationship to get the category name and the brand name, okay, for this product. So let me just go on this index blade file and add this below. So here we go. Let me add a br tag and use a label for category colon and directly dollar item of category of name. So here we check, and let's refresh. And yep guys, so here you see category men. So what in case if there is no category ID selected? So at that time it will give error, guys. So for that you can just use the if condition in this way, like item of category if it is available. I mean the category underscore ID. Okay, if it's there, then only show this label. Okay, so same way, guys, you can copy and paste again for the brand. So brand underscore ID, if it is filled, then only you have to show the brand detail. Okay, so you can mention this brand, and let's add in a B tag so it looks bold. Refresh, and here you see. Cool. So it looks more great, guys. And now let's begin with the edit option. Let's move. And one more thing, guys, I just wanted to show you that we can add just one question mark, like if there is no the ID is available, but in some cases the category might be deleted. So in that case, you can just add this question mark symbol to skip that error of validation. Okay, so now it's working fine. And yep, let's get started with the edit of this product.